North Korea has released an Australian missionary by the name of John Short. Apparently he went into the country and attempted to pass out Bibles, and of course North Korea is against that. Now, he was arrested on February 16th, but they decided to let him go after he admitted that he was wrong. We have video of that, so let's take a look.
I deeply apologize for what I have done by spreading my Bible tracts on February the 16th, the birthday of His Excellency Kim Jong Il. I am John Alexander Short. I realize that the mass media of the USA and the Western countries who say that the DPRK is the closed country and has no religious freedom is inaccurate and wrong.
Man, how is that for wonderfully ironic? We arrested the guy for being a missionary and then had him read a statement saying that we're closed off to religious freedom is wrong. Well, then what the hell did you arrest the guy for?
So apparently, in North Korea, they do allow religion, but it has to be state sanctioned. They have to, agree with the religion. Obviously, they want to control everything, all messaging that's put out there. But remember, Kenneth Bae, who's a Korean-American missionary who went to North Korea, is still detained. In fact, he was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor. It's unlikely that they're going to release him, even though there are a number of American politicians that are attempting to go over there and negotiate with North Korea, so they let him go.
So I'm torn on this issue because, as if you watch the show, you know I can't stand the North Korean government. I think they're the worst government in the world, and that's a tough honor to win, or dishonor to win. And these apologies where the guy comes out and reads this BS statement, I can't stand it, right? And at the same time, what are you doing? Why are you going to missionary work in the middle of North Korea? Then we got to go bail your sorry ass out. I mean, I don't want to send any politicians people are going to hate this, for Kenneth Bae or for this guy. And now we got to waste a lot of time and resources because you were an idiot and you went in there, oh yeah, I'm going to convince them to be Christian. Oops, it turns out they have a dictator. But of course they have a dictator. And of course we feel terrible, but you're not going to help the situation. It's going to be counterproductive. Now, if you don't agree because you're a good Christian and you think, well, these Christian missionaries should go anywhere. First of all, great, then bear the risk. Right? I thought you were all brave and courageous and you did it for Jesus, right? Okay? And then second of all, imagine if it's a Muslim and he says, well, I went there for Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to convert all the North Koreans, and then I get caught when I say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. And then now you spend all of your money and resources and energy and bring all your politicians here to rescue my sorry ass because I was trying to convert North Korea to Sharia law. Yeah, that's not going to be as sympathetic, right? So look, I'm not sympathetic to any of it. Look, if you had an agnostic fundamentalist, I can't imagine this, that went in to try to convert the North Koreans on the flying spaghetti monster or whatever else, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's your problem, not my problem.
I'm a little more torn on this than you are. So recently we covered the story of the evangelicals that went to Uganda and attempted to basically influence their policy there, and their recent law is very anti-gay. They're going after gay people, threatening them with life sentences if they're caught with aggravated homosexuality. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that proposal or that legislation was drafted right after evangelicals went there and had this big conference with lawmakers there. So that type of evangelizing is something that I'm absolutely against. So the message matters to me, and maybe it shouldn't, but it does. If you're going to go there and you're going to spew hate, that's one thing. But if you're a Christian missionary who wants to go there and wants to do good work, right, then I want America to back you up, and I want America to help you. I don't want to leave people there to die because they did something extremely dangerous and decided to go to a country like North Korea.
Look, I'm also a jerk who thinks that if you went climbing in the middle of somewhere and then you've got your legs and feet trapped and we got to spend $1 gazillion to go get you and stuff. I know, we're going to do it, we're going to come get you, right? But but you're an ass and it's super annoying. Oh, I'm so brave and tough. You know about the time that I climbed all these rocks and then I got stuck. Oh no, help me, right? But then I got to go spend my money and time to go get you. So look, there's a Catholic nun who I love, who I talked about on the show, who went to Africa for 40 years to help people in different countries in Africa, okay? Now, look, she was probably in some dangerous situations, and I'd go 1,000,000 miles out of my way to help her. But she didn't go in the middle of a country that we know to be dictatorial, that we know is not going to be in favor of you preaching, we know is going to arrest you. I mean, these are drama queens. Like, they go in the middle of it knowing they're going to get caught and be like, oh my God, I'm the victim. I did it for Jesus. Well, okay, then that's literally your cross to bear.
I don't know if Kenneth Bae had those intentions. I don't know if he's the drama queen, but I should give you a little more context into the story of John Short, because John Short has been arrested multiple times in China for doing the exact same thing. So he knows that it's risky. He put himself in that situation. Of course, Kenneth Bae knew it was risky to go to North Korea as well, but I didn't get the sense from him and his story that he was doing it for attention.
I don't know what he was doing it for. You know, obviously they charge him with spying. By the way, do we have spies? Of course we have spies. I have no idea who Kenneth Bae is, but I don't like either one of those stories.
I hear you. I don't like either
I
one
would
of those
prefer that he was
either,
a spy.
But the question is, do you leave an American there to die because you don't agree with their message and you don't
They're
agree
not
with
going to die. Look,
He's
I'm
in
not
a labor
and I'm
camp
not
for 15 years.
and I'm not going to leave him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to leave the guy
Yeah.
in the mountain, and I'm not going to leave Kenneth Bae. We're going to go do what we have to do.
You're going to give him a scolding.
No, but we have to acknowledge that they're a pain in our ass, okay?
Yes,
and
we
that
all
they're
acknowledge
not worthy of our rescue, okay? The John Shorts of the world, like, oh, I'm going to stumble into China now, and then to North Korea. Well, look, you're guilty, okay? And so, like, the minute I would take away his passport and be like, look, man, if I'm Australia, I came for your sorry ass for the last goddamn time.